You might not realize it, but pride rarely announces itself. It grows quietly, like a shadow behind your good intentions. You think you're just being confident, independent, or right, but slowly, pride builds walls around your heart, pushing you further from humility and further from God. Before it takes root, here are 5 hidden signs pride might be growing in your heart. Because pride doesn't destroy you overnight. It blinds you until you destroy yourself. First, you stop listening. When pride enters, humility exits. You no longer seek advice, you start defending your own voice. You hear correction, but instead of learning, you explain, justify, and argue. The proud heart says, I already know. The humble heart says, teach me. Pride will always whisper that you're wiser than others, even wiser than God's word. But the moment you stop listening, you stop growing. Second, you secretly compare yourself to others. It's not always arrogance. Sometimes it's quiet, hidden under thoughts like, at least I'm not as bad as them, or I could do that better. Pride thrives when your standard becomes people instead of God. Comparison blinds you to grace, because when your worth depends on being better, humility can't survive. Remember, true strength isn't found in being above others, but in lifting them up. Third, you struggle to say, I'm sorry. You know the words. You feel the guilt, but your pride won't let them out. You'd rather explain your side than admit you were wrong. But here's the truth. You can't heal what you refuse to confess. Pride keeps your relationships broken because it protects your image instead of your peace. Every time you say, I'm sorry, you break pride's hold and strengthen love's power. Fourth, you crave recognition. You might not say it out loud, but you want people to notice. When no one claps, you feel invisible. When others are praised, you feel overlooked. That's how pride hides. It feeds on the need to be seen. But God honors what's done in secret. The more you need credit, the less you give glory. Ask yourself, if no one ever knew what you did, would you still do it? And fifth, you stop depending on God. You start relying on your strength, your plans, your understanding. You pray less, trust less, and act like you have everything under control. That's pride's final form, self-sufficiency. But here's the truth. Pride makes you think you're strong right before you fall. Because the moment you stop needing God is the moment you start losing everything that truly matters. So let's recap. Pride shows up when you stop listening, compare yourself, avoid apology, crave recognition, and forget dependence on God. It's subtle, it's quiet, and it's deadly, but it can be defeated. Because humility isn't thinking less of yourself, it's thinking of yourself less. And when you humble your heart, God can lift you higher than pride ever could. If this message spoke to your heart, share it with someone who might need to hear it today. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to FaithFrame Narratives for more short, powerful messages that challenge, inspire, and draw you closer to God. Because the battle against pride starts within.